Hello and welcome to Zip Social University. I'm your host, Kate Drake, and I'm so excited that you could join us today to talk about some Facebook basics. This is some really simple tools that we're going to be going over that can just really give you an extra boost for your business on Facebook. So if you have any questions as we go, feel free to ask, and we'll also have a Q&A session at the end. So feel free to ask those in the questions bar. I'll go ahead and get started, and we'll take it from there. So, quick little overview of today's tutorial. We're first going to be talking about how to find your business on Facebook. When it comes to searching for your business page, not all ways are created equal, and there are going to be some ways that are easier to find it than others. We're going to talk about how to change your business information to update your company information, your address, your phone number, anything like that that you may need to change over time on your Facebook page. We're going to talk about creating a call to action button, which is a really cool feature that can link back to your company's website. How to change your photos and graphics. Again, very important as you go forward. You might want to change that profile picture or whatever. And then we're going to talk about how you can create posts and photos to post on your own. So the first thing I want to talk about as we get started is the difference between a personal page versus a business page on Facebook. It's really important to understand the difference because most of the tips I'm going to be giving you today deal with your business page. So it's important to understand the differences. Most of you have probably used Facebook in a personal sphere before, and business is a little bit different. So here's some of the differences. First of all, we're going to a personal page is about making friends. That's the whole idea and the whole way Facebook got started. It's about expanding your network by reaching out to new friends, accepting friend requests of either folks that you haven't seen in years, or sometimes it's new people that you've just met. On your personal page, you can keep things private. You have different privacy settings, and they're not really meant to be broadcast to the world. They're more of a communication tool between friends. And on your personal page, you're going to be telling about yourself. It's all about you. So it will be options for sharing things about books, movies, your hobbies, things that you're doing, causes that you care about, whatever it is that kind of adds up to make your unique personality. The difference is on a business page, instead of making friends, it's all about attracting likes. You can't make friends with someone on a business page. Instead, you're going to have people who choose to follow your content through liking your page. You're going to be publishing to the world. This is a public sphere. On a business page, you want your content to be seen by as many people as you possibly can. And there's some really cool new tools that you can use. You can use things like tabs, events, invitations, some advertisements, and paid promotions and things like that. And we're going to go over a few of those here in a little bit. So the key thing I want you to remember is that even though they're very separate and different entities, business and personal pages are really linked together. You can't have a business Facebook page without first having a personal page. And the way you'll get into your business Facebook page is accessing it through your personal page. So let's talk a little bit about how to find your business on Facebook. So what you're going to do, again, you've got to access it through your personal page. So you're just going to log into your personal Facebook account. And from there, you have a couple of options when it comes to finding your business page. You can either use the search bar up at the top, or you can use the menu bar over on the left-hand side. So let's talk a little bit about how we use the search bar. What you're going to do is you click into the search bar with your cursor, you type in the name of your business, and then you're going to see a drop-down menu that will bring up all the businesses or pages with similar names. And you should see your business there. Facebook is usually pretty good about recognizing that your business is the one you're looking for and making it the top selection. You can also use the menu bar that's over on the left-hand side of your page. You just will scroll down and you would see the name of your business page. Now this can get a little confusing because sometimes there on the left-hand side, you'll see all the pages that you have admin access to. So if you belong to a book club or some sort of a group or something like that you have administrative access to, or even just a page that you belong to, you'll see that there too. So you might have to scroll through a few things to see your page listed. Now, one thing we want you to avoid is accessing Facebook by using the drop-down arrow that's in the upper right-hand corner of your page. That prevents you from using Facebook's audience building tools, and it will log you into your business page as yourself from your personal page instead of as the business. So that's not the best way to do it. Either the search bar or from this menu bar is a far superior way to do it. So that's what we'd recommend. All right, so now you've found your Facebook business page. Great. Let's get started with some of the cool features that it has to offer. One thing that you're going to want to do is, or you might want to do at some point, is change your business information. So to do that, we'll have you click on the About section that occurs beneath your profile picture, right there. Your click will bring you to a page that looks like this, and that's where you can edit your information for your company. You just hover your cursor over the area you want to change and then click the Edit button. So you can see, you can do the Facebook web address, you can do, an overview of your company, your email address, your website, awards that you've won. You can really edit a lot of different things there that can show up on your Facebook page. And you do have the opportunity to change those things at any time. So if you need to go in and edit those throughout the life of your Facebook page, you totally can. So if your business moves to a different location or you get a new website or something like that, you can totally update that as you go along. And one thing we really encourage our clients to do is to make sure you keep that information updated if you do move or something, because you don't want your Facebook page to be sending people to the wrong address or the wrong website or whatnot. So it's a good idea to scroll through that every now and then and make sure it's up to date. Now, one thing that you may want to find yourself doing is renaming your business page. So if you want to do that, you'd click on the About tab, same as we did before. Hover your cursor over that section and click Edit, and you'll see Name there at the top of the screen, and you can hit Edit. And you can enter the new name of your business page. Now, the one thing that you should be aware of is you can only change your page name until you have 200 likes. Once you reach that threshold, you can only change it one time throughout the life of your page. So if you're a new business and you're kind of experimenting with some different things that you want to go by on Facebook, you can change that as many times as you want before you reach that 200 like threshold. But once you've reached that threshold, you can only change it once. So we really recommend that you think long and hard about what you want to be called on Facebook and what you want your business name to be on there. A cool new feature that Facebook has recently unveiled is this call to action button that appears at the top of your Facebook page. And the great part about that is that you can use Facebook to drive people to a conversation or to a contact page on your website. You can do things like book now, contact us, shop now, whatever you want to do. You can see a list of them down there on the right-hand side. Now, one thing that we get a lot of questions about is how to change your photos on Facebook. Just because you may have a new photo taken that you'd rather use, or that one's getting old or whatever. And the nice part is it's really easy to do. All you're going to need to do is hover your cursor over your profile picture, and you're going to click Update Profile Picture. You'll see that little camera icon appear right there, and then you can upload a photo from your computer or from a website or whatever. You just select the photo you want to use and click Open, and Facebook will automatically upload it to your page. Now, if the photo is too large, you can click this Edit Thumbnail thing, and it will allow you to scale or move around the photo to fit the space correctly. So really easy and a simple way to keep yourself looking fresh and current on your Facebook page. Now, a lot of people also maybe want to change their cover image on their business page, and it works in much the same way. You're going to hover your cursor over the photo, and you're going to click Change Cover. Again, you can see in that upper left-hand corner that little camera icon appears. You'll then have the option to upload a photo from your computer or a photo from your Facebook gallery that you've already posted on Facebook, whatever you want that way. You just select the photo you want to use and you click open. And again, it will be uploaded automatically to that page. So another question that we get a lot is, how do I make my own post? Now, obviously, we're providing content for you 3 times a week, but we really encourage you to publish on your own every now and then. It really is a great way to grow your audience, and it just adds a nice personal touch and a personal voice on your Facebook page. So if you want to create a post, there's a couple of different options. You're going to click on the status bar that's shown here. You can all see that outlined in orange. And then you'll have the option to post all different types of content. You can do a regular post that's just text, a photo or video, or you can even create an event and invite people to something. So let's take a quick look at each of these types of content and how they all work. So the first one we're going to talk about is a status update. These are very, very common on Facebook, and they were actually kind of the first type of posts that you could do on Facebook. They can do as many or as few words as you want. It's not like Twitter where you have a word count or character limit. You can write as long as you want, but we usually recommend that you keep it fairly short just because people don't want to read too long. You know, it's the internet, they don't have time, they'll move on to something else. We really recommend that you make them personal, you make it useful, and you avoid making them too salesy. So when you're linking to like a magazine article or a news article that you found online, or even just another website, you just place the link in the status update field. And then you'll see Facebook kind of doing this thinking thing for a minute, and then it will do this thing where it attaches the story below. And you can see that in both of these posts that are featured here. Once the story is attached like that, you can go ahead and delete the link in the body of your text. That's kind of an etiquette thing on Facebook that we recommend that you do. One thing we really highly recommend is that you avoid posting more than 1 or 2 times a day on your Facebook page. On a business page, it can just be really counterproductive. There's too many options going on, and then the posts end up competing with each other, and it kind of can diminish your returns and the number of people who see each of those posts. And another thing that you might want to try is posting at different times of the day, because you're going to get different audiences. Some people can't use Facebook while they're at work all day, right? And so they're going to log on later in the evening when they or after they get home. Other people, they get to work, that's the first thing they do. Other people, it's the first thing they do when they wake up in the morning is check Facebook and stuff. So, trying to get a wide variety of different times and everything is very helpful. And that's something we do here at Zip Social is we stagger your posts so that they're scheduled at various different times of the day. Again, just to try and attract a different audience depending on who's online at that time. Another type of content that you'll see a lot on Facebook is photos. And these actually tend to perform better than most other types of content, and especially if the image is kind of personal in nature. So to post a photo, it's very similar to posting a status update, except instead you're going to click on the photo video tab, and then you're going to hit upload photos or video, and then choose file. And once you hit choose file, it'll give you the option to choose a photo, and you can add a message about it to your status update field, and then you just click post. You can see the post button down there in the right-hand corner. And the last type of content I wanted to hit on today is events. These can be really useful to invite people to a specific event, find out what's and who's going to attend. These are really powerful, especially for businesses. It's great to draw attention to your sales or your education efforts or whatever you happen to be doing. So again, you're going to go up to that status field and you're going to click on the third tab, Offer Event. And then you're going to pick that you want to do an event, and then you'll fill in this box that pops up. You'll put in the name of your business, the details of the event, where you're having it, if you need tickets or anything like that. You can put the date and time. You can either make it so everyone can post to the event wall or so only administrators can post to it. And then you can even add targeting features if you want to a specific geographic area or a specific demographic, whatever you want that way. Once you've created that event, everybody who's liked your page will receive an invitation to it. So this is a really powerful tool if you're doing something new and exciting at your office, you're having a grand opening, you're doing a special event thing surrounding a holiday, whatever it may be. Any events that you may be posting or hosting, sorry, you can do a post about an event and it'll invite people. It's a really great tool. All right, that's all we have today. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any questions that you may have. So we'll go ahead. You can see the little question bar over there. Feel free to ask that and I'll do my best to answer. Okay, it looks like our first one has come in. And it says, why do I want to avoid posting more than once a day on Facebook? That's a really good question. And the reason is we like to think of it as like a news cycle on Facebook, right? And you need to kind of give each story or post a chance to kind of live its news cycle and live its life before you start jumbling the airwaves with something else. Facebook, as you guys have probably heard, has a lot of different algorithms that it uses to decide who sees what posts in your newsfeed and whatnot. And so if you have two posts that come out right together, the chances of as many people seeing them are not as great because the number of commenters and interaction is going to be split between the two posts. And it's not going to make either of them popular enough that it starts showing up in a lot of news feeds. So that's why we recommend that. I've got a follow-up question here is what days are you guys posting on my page? And we usually post on your Facebook page Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that leaves Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday open for you guys. Obviously, don't feel like you need to post anything on the weekend, but if you want to hop in every now and then on a Tuesday or Thursday and just throw together a quick little post for yourself to add a little more color to your page, that's awesome. And again, we're going to keep posting for you 3 times a week without fail. It's just that sometimes it helps to have a little bit of personality on your page, or maybe there's something going on that you didn't get a chance to tell us about or whatnot that you want to post about. All right. Well, it looks like that's all the questions we had. So we'll go ahead and sign off for today, but we hope you'll join us again next month. We're going to come to you with another great webinar, and we'll be talking about Twitter. So feel free to chime in for that and bring all your questions, and we'll answer them as best we can. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thanks so much for being a part of it.